Hello and welcome, fire signs. So I am doing the piles again because I find it's easier and it's nicer and I get more covered in them for you guys. So we're going to start off with Aries, and then Leo, and then Sagittarius. Now Aries is being charged by clear quartz, Leo is being charged by lapis lazuli, and Sagittarius is being charged by malachite. So I don't know why, I just felt like those crystals were calling to you guys. So focus on your birth star sign first, and then if you feel drawn to the others because they're in your chart, that's fine, you can do that, and the timestamps will be down below. So take a deep breath in. I can't do it because I'm stuffed up. And just take a nice relaxing deep breath out and go to the pile you're drawn to. But you know, just focus all your energy on the one that is your birth month, if that makes sense, star sign. So your birth star sign. But if you feel drawn to Leo or Sagittarius because they're in your chart, go for it as well. So I will carry on and start with Aries. Okay, Aries, you are up. So we're going to start off. Where's your lovely heart star sign card? You're charged by clear quartz, just to get some clarity. And I'm using 2 oracle decks and my Everyday Witch tarot. I will be elaborating with the Cosmic Tarot. And to start off with, we have the Shadow and Light Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. So we have Sister Love, which is Snow White and Rose Red. So maybe there's some siblings that you need. It doesn't have to be sisters, okay? If you're a boy and you have brothers, it's the same thing, siblings and stuff. And I wanted to see what were your ancestors asking you. So people who've passed on, or anyone and such, like anything like that, for the month of October. You got 2 cards from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. You got Compassion. So maybe you need to start being a bit more nurturing towards your siblings. And then you have Guardian Angel. So whoever it is looking out for you, and they're there for you. And they really are looking out for you. They really are. Your tarot cards are the Fool, the Magician, and the 6 of Swords. Okay, let me see now. So with your oracle decks, you need to be a bit more compassionate towards your sibling, because you're being protected during this drama, or maybe this tense, like, you know, fight with them, or there's just tension with them. But sister love, so it's all about, you know, loving your siblings because they're your siblings, you know what I mean? And Aries, you guys need to do that a lot this month. Maybe something to do with your siblings. If you don't have siblings, it could be family members, or just your friends who you feel like are your siblings. Then we have the Guardian Angel. So whoever it is telling you to be compassionate, they are watching over you. So whoever's passed on in your life, or, you know, if you haven't had anyone pass on yet, your ancestors, so the people who in your family line are looking out for you and telling you, here, listen, you need to be a bit more compassionate to your sibling. You don't know what they're going through, and maybe you need to talk to them. But then we also see that we have the Fool. So you guys are taking that chance, taking that leap to be compassionate to your sibling for this month of October. You're being very compassionate to them. And it's good, that's a good thing, you know, but you need to take those leaps and just break down the barriers and stop being so stuck up about it, you know. And we have the Magician, so you have the skills this month. This month there's going to be a lot of skill development. And you know this, and you know you have the skills to get things done and carry on maybe in your career. But we also see the 6 of Swords. So you maybe need to move on from this drama. Just get it done, and not kind of get it over and done with and brush it under the rug. It's kind of this time where you need to start thinking of yourself and moving forward. Move forward from this conflict in the home. And I'm going to see what elaborators we have. I'm using the Cosmic Tarot for the elaborators. That one was drawn to me. What else does Aries need to know? Oh, got the Prince of Swords. Let's do 2 more. I feel like you guys need more. 10 of Swords. 1 more. 3 of Swords. Huh. A lot of swords came up there for your elaborators. Let's emphasize this. So you need to move forward, guys. That's the whole point. But you're very stubborn about this moving forward, Aries. Because the Prince of Swords is the Knight of Swords. And they're very rash and just want to get things done. So you leapt off that cliff as the Fool without thinking anything through. You didn't think about the skills you would need, maybe. And you didn't think through about how it would affect other people around you. Because we also have the Ten of Swords here. So maybe you feel like you've betrayed someone. Maybe you've betrayed that sibling because you've moved on too quickly. And rather than let them digest the thing or whatever it was. We also have the Three of Swords. So there's betrayal again. Like there's a lot of drama. And you've missed your chance, maybe, with this person. I feel like you need more. I need to go to the Everyday Witch Tarot, because that was a bit, ooh. Yeah, you guys need to sort this out really soon, before the month is out. Nine of Swords, it's really eating at you. This sibling rivalry, or sibling drama, it's really eating at you, Aries. But you know, you get there. You have this, there's only a tiny bit of career. Like, you're using career as an excuse, I feel. You're using career to really just really like avoid talking about this, whatever it is. Again, as I said, if it says siblings or sister love, it may not be siblings. It could be friends as well, because some people who are only children would you probably use their friends as siblings, if that makes sense. Some people, I don't know, but that's just what I've been told. But we see, like, yes, you did take that leap. You didn't think of this ripple effect. This is the negative ripple effect. And your guardian angel is telling you, like, it's okay, I'll help you through it, because you get this King of Pentacles here. But you are very distressed about it, because you can see it's coming down here from the siblings. It's very distressing. That's so sad. I feel like you guys need another oracle deck. Let me see. I need another. I want to see what your ancestors want to say about that bit. This bit here. Because that's just really negative. I'm like, I thought you said you were trying to be compassionate about it. You need to reflect. Okay, they want you to reflect on this. It's a time of learning, I say. This is a really big time for you guys to learn and reflect on your decisions. And reflect on the reason why you jumped in took the leap to fix your relationship with your sibling in the first place. And you need to be more compassionate. It's like you've just been compassionate for a minute and then moved on. And then you were a bit reckless here because you're seeing all the pressure coming at you. Or you're being overwhelmed maybe with all the people who want your skills, you know, like all the people who need your skills for stuff, you know. And then you see, you are very successful because you have that King of Pentacles there. And we have the Nine of Swords. You're very distressed by what happened with your sibling. So something's happening with your family, sibling, or friend, okay? But it is a month of reflection for you guys. Okay, Aries, so that is your fortune for the month of October. I'm sorry that's a bit negative. But, you know, maybe it's a time that you need to learn the hard way. Do you know what I mean? So, Aries, you guys need to learn something the hard way, I feel. But, like, that's what the whole point... Maybe that's why I was drawn to use the clear quartz. You need some clarity on this. So, you need some clarity by learning the hard way. Okay, guys. So, I'll leave that there and I'll carry on to Leos. Okay, Leos, you are being charged with lapis lazuli. This is all about... you know, I always say it's emotional, like, constipation, that's what I would say. So you guys need to probably work on that this month, so we'll see what comes up. There's your lovely Leo card. Okay, so and I'm using the Everyday Witch Tarot for you guys. You only got these two cards. The Aries had two of the ancestor ones, so your oracle with the Shadow and Light. No, Fairy Tale. Sorry, it's Fairy Tale. What did I think of Shadow and Light? With the Fairy Tale oracle is Hansel. So it's about survival. And your ancestors are telling you to love. Okay, so there's a lot of love going on. You're being very... So far, you're being very... It's like you're surviving from something to do with love, maybe. And your ancestors are guiding you through that. Your cards, your tarot cards from the Everyday Witch Tarot are the Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. I have two decks here that I want to like flip to go with, and I might be going with the Everyday Witch Tarot for you guys. You want to learn something here, and you're trying to balance your love life and your work life by the looks of it. But you're walking away from something. I want to see what you're walking away from. Like, are you walking away from this message of love? Oh goodness, that'd be awful if you are. Come on, what does Leo need to know? Leo. You're very defensive about something with the idea of love. Because we have the Seven of Wands. You're very defensive about it. Like, you go, no, I don't have time for that. And you're surviving a lot. It's about survival. Maybe you're just trying to survive the month. Like, that could be it. You might have a bad month. Knight of Cups. At least we know who caused it. We have the Knight of Cups there. We know who caused the rift in your belief of love, maybe. Oh, we got two cards here. Five of Swords in the Tower. Okay. Let's see. Your ancestors or spirits or anything you believe in, whatever it is. I say this is your ancestors, so anyone who's passed on or anything saying you need to learn to love again. You're being on survival mode, so you're just kind of like, I just want to, it's like get up, get dressed, shower, work, home, get up, get dressed, go shower, home, that kind of thing. So you're just sticking to the routine because you just want to get past this heartbreak by the looks of it. Maybe it's a heartbreak. Because the Page of Swords is like coming back a step to not, he's trying to learn his suit as you would be learning, but you're very quick-witted kind of thing. So he's very quick to go, you know what, I'm just going to carry on and focus on my career and balance my somewhat social life and just ditch the idea of dating. That's what you're doing. You're ditching the idea of dating. See, this is the emotional constipation I was talking about. You're emotionally constipated. You're not talking things through at all. You see, you're very defensive here. And then this Knight of Cups is offering you stuff, or maybe it's an ex that's come back. And then this Five of Swords, Jesus, like this Five of Swords, like, it's all about you going, no, I've been through that battle, I am not cleaning up anymore. I'm not cleaning up your shit. And you just literally told him off in the most dramatic way possible. Look at that, like, tower, like, you told this knight to go feck off. Yeah, if we have the Star, I just draw on the top one. We have the Star, so you guys are just, you know, letting the universe guide you, and you need to know that love is not what this was in the coming up. So maybe this breakup is coming up, or you're either going through it and this is you surviving October of the breakup, like you're surviving the breakup in that sense. I want to get my romance deck on. Where is it? Romance Angels. There we go. I was looking for Whispers thing. Let me see. So we have the Romance Angels here. I'm going to start shuffling them. Yours is about romance. Oh, hello. You jumped. Just get two or three of them. What does Leo need to work on for romance? Okay. Okay, I got 3 cards. I just wanted to get 3. I felt like you guys are going to be focusing on, like, probably recovery for love. Yeah, look, finance and career came up. That's your main thing you're focusing on. You're just surviving. You're just like, I just want to focus on my work, please. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So maybe you were in a committed relationship and your finances were good, and maybe you have children, because children came up. Your love life is being affected by children. Either you work with children, or you have children, or maybe you were thinking of having children, and this is the thing that you are surviving because you're like, oh my god, I thought we were going to get married and have kids, kind of thing. So if you're single and didn't have, not single, but if you're just, you didn't have kids, but you were thinking it was going to go there, that's affecting it. But we see that, you know, I want to see what this Star card is bringing up, and we have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So maybe this was your true love, or the Star card is going to bring your true love. And the bottom of this deck, I just saw it, this needs to be said now. This is the bottom of the deck card. It's the heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So maybe with that Knight of Cups, who was a bit, rash, not rash, just a bit careless in how he lost you, you need to have that clarity. I feel like you guys need that clarity. You guys really need the clarity. You're so... because you're not talking things through. This is what I was saying. Like, this is what lapis lazuli was, but like the emotional constipation. You're not talking anything out. I don't feel like this is the deck to use, actually. I feel like you have enough cards on the table now. But yeah, no, you guys really do need to learn to love again. But you need to have that clarity with that Knight of Cups to get this over with. Like, whoever hurt you, and you're on survival mode now, you guys really do need to come out of that shell and really do think it through. Have that heart-to-heart conversation, because you're like, you said you promised me kids, and you said we're going to go off and do this, that and the other, and now they're not there anymore. So now you're focusing on your career more than anything else, you know? It's very sad. This is a very sad month. I don't know why. And like, you've learned to walk away. You're being defensive about it. And like, maybe that heart-to-heart conversation is also probably giving the other person, this Knight of Cups, a real shock, because it's just, the Tower came up. So it's like he went, oh, I didn't know you felt that way about me. I didn't know you felt this, that and the other. And you're like, well, because you weren't listening to me. They weren't listening. So, but like, the Star card is like, also, I would say it's like the universe taking it slow, answering your wishes. So your true love is coming. It's just, you need to work on yourself a bit, I feel, Leos. Okay, Leos, I'll leave that there. That was a lot. I'll leave that there, Leos, and I'll move on to Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. My goodness, I'm feeling very drained already from those last two. They were just so sad. You guys are being charged by some malachite. I have a little heart one. And here's your horoscope card. I'll stick you guys there. They're the same. We have 3 Everyday Witch Tarot cards, Fairy Tale, and the Vintage Wisdom Oracles. Let's see what your... Oh, okay, so your Fairy Oracle, your Oracle card is all about Dawn of the Golden Hair, duty. So you're sticking to your duty. You're being very strict with yourself. And your ancestors are saying purity. So you need to, like... Purity, I always say, it's not about, like, you know, virtuous and stuff like that. I always say it's all about, like, being true to yourself and getting some clarity about things. Getting, like, the pure, honest truth, do you know? So for your tarot cards, you have the 3 of Wands, Strength, and the 5 of Pentacles. You're waiting for this opportunity to come in, but you're sticking to your gut, you know, like, you're sticking to your duty. You're like, this is my job, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm waiting for. And you will have, you're very strong. You're strong-willed. You're very strong. I'm sorry if there's a glare. The window is just there, so. You're very strong in this time, in this, like, month. And, you know, purity is not just about, like, being innocent. Maybe you are a bit naive, Sagittarius, this month, in the month of October, because you have the 5 of Pentacles, because you're like, this is what I want to do, that's it, no one else is telling me what to do, this is my job, right? But the 5 of Pentacles is showing that you are very weary of your money. You're very weary of it, and you're very blinded by what you want, do you know what I mean? Like, you're not thinking clearly. What do they need to know? I'm like shuffling gently because it keeps getting caught in the plaster on my finger. Woo! That was a lot. I'm going to pick these up and see what fell. They shot out, like, my goodness. Okay, wow. I wanted to see what was going on there, and we had the 4 of Pentacles that jumped out. We also had a King of what? The King of Cups. I know we don't do this many, but when they fall out like that, but they're all facing up, so they want to tell you something. So we have with this, you could see you're saving your money, being very strict about it, because you're still waiting for the opportunity, but you're needing to be strong and be like, stick to your duty to yourself in a way. And the purity, as I said, purity is not just being innocent. It's also like, I think you are a bit innocent in this experience, if that makes sense. We also have the Five of Cups. So you're very disappointed in that. Maybe this... Wow, that's actually weird how it connected there. Like that. This King of Cups is a person you've probably looked up to and you need help. And maybe you felt disappointed that you had to go and ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, Sagittarius. But we see that you have a lot on your plate because we have the Ten of Wands. You have a lot going on. You have so much going on. Like, you're taking on too much. You're very strong though. You don't break easily because we have the Page of Pentacles as well. Because you guys are very... You have your plan. You know what you're doing. There is good news coming with pages. I always say there's always good news coming, but you're learning, because it's a page as well. You're learning more about your financial state, maybe while you're waiting for that opportunity to come in. And maybe this King of Cups is showing you how to be more sympathetic to yourself rather than to others. Because you need to be more, like, you're very disappointed in yourself. He's probably teaching you, don't be so hard on yourself. It's going to be fine, you know. Let's just do 1, 2 more. Two of Cups. So maybe this relationship with this King of Cups is a union, and you work together to get your goals, you know. You work together to get things done, you know. The World came up, so you guys have a really good month of October, I feel. So you guys are very, very capable of doing your work. You're very capable of it. But we see that, you know, at the start of the month, you're very careless and just naive about it. Because you're like, this is my job, I need to do this. And being duty is all about taking care of others and doing the right thing for others. But you're not doing it for yourself. So maybe this King of Cups is teaching you to look after yourself and your money. And like, you're feeling disappointed in yourself because you let that happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, you let your money dwindle away because you overspent or took chances and stuff like that. And there's a lot of work to do. Like, you see, there's a lot of work to do to get back on your feet. But you're learning because you're now the Page. So a page is also a student, as I said. And with the King here, maybe you're his page. Like, I know you're a Page of Pentacles because you're focusing on career. But he's trying to maybe teach you in the sense of being more sensible and more sympathetic to yourself rather than the people around you. And it's a very good union. Like, it's a very good relationship. Maybe it's a good work relationship. Or it could be, you know, romance. Who knows? You know. But the World card came up as your last card. And I feel like that says it all. It's the ending of a chapter and it's a new beginning kind of thing. So, like, you move on pretty well and you just carry on, Sagittarius. You're very, very good. It's very good. That's really nice. It's a tough lesson. I feel like October for fire signs, you're learning a lot of tough lessons the hard way. So I will leave that there, Sagittarius. You're the last of the fire signs. I hope that was more in depth than I thought it was going to be, actually. But hey, look, I'll leave that there and I will see you all very soon. Bye!